see if that's going to go on there. Hey, kia ora. Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona, where it just started raining. Can you hear it? Hearing the patter, 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 patter. And I just got a thing on my phone that says, severe thunderstorm warning expires in 37 minutes. I guess that's when we're going for a walk. Just gotten ready for a walk and sat down. Thought I'll do a live before we go out for a walk. Then we can come back, get back and relax for the evening. And as I was going live, but welcome to day 1095, one sleep to go until tomorrow, where we get to celebrate day 1096, which is 3 years of daily Facebook lives. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it is one sleep away. Oh, I can't. At times it feels like it's been, what the heck was that? At times it feels like it has been dragging by. Am I ever going to get here? And now in the last couple of weeks, it's been like, and it's almost here, and I'm like, oh, on the cusp of it. And we've got some really cool announcements to make tomorrow. So welcome to Shake It Up Saturday. Have you had a super fantastic, sparkling Shake It Up Saturday? I've had an incredible day. I don't know about you guys, but it's been an amazing, amazing day. Have not lost internet connection at all today. Yesterday we lost it once. Today, not at all. But then we did spend 3 hours out of the house today, out of the RV. I was on a live seminar this morning, which was to do with your body, mindset, physical, internal, external, all of that sort of good stuff. It had a lot of good content. It was a big lead up to their coaching program, to becoming a coach of the program. And I was sort of like, I'm not really interested in that right now. I have got so much on my plate right now. But I thought, I want to learn more, but I'm not doing their coaching program. So, but it was the stuff that I did get to learn was very interesting. And I can see where I can utilize some of what they suggested, because they did provide a lot of value and content at the beginning before they went into their sales pitch. So that was pretty cool. And then I sort of thought, I'm going to take Zeffie out for a lunchtime walk. It was like 102 outside, I think it was. So we went for a walk and came back, and I'd filled up her water container before we left. And I said, let's just go for a drive. So we did. We went for a drive. We ended up going, I don't know where. We went for this drive and carried on down this road, which we don't normally go down. Then we ended up going down another road, and I said, let's go down this road. We know where it ends up, but we've never gone across there. So we kind of did this big loop, zigzag, loopy thing, and ended up back here about 3 hours later. It was awesome. And so then I was sort of like, okay, I still have to clear my head to figure out what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. And so went and lay down and just laid there and read, didn't sleep, just read. Just felt like lying down and reading. And so that's what I did. And Zeffie stayed in her crate. And then I thought, I feel like getting up and going for a walk. So I got up and came out here and sat down, had dinner, because I'm trying to eat dinner at a reasonable hour instead of when we get back from walks, which is usually around 8 o'clock. And I really don't like eating that late. And so had dinner, and I thought, I'm going to do my live. So I got everything set up to do my live. And of course we go live and the rain comes. So it's currently raining, which means I get to wear my rain boots again. My black polka dot rain boots with the pinks and the blues, the yellows and greens, and I don't know what other colors are on there. So I get to wear those again today. So I'm excited about that when we go out. I'm still trying to order a rain jacket for Zeffie because she hates the rain, but she hates she hates having anything except her harness put on her, period. So I am looking for a rain jacket for her that incorporates the harness. So she doesn't have to have the harness on and then have the rain jacket on. I want something on her where it's a harness and rain jacket in one, and is breathable as well, so she doesn't overheat, because when you're outside walking in these temperatures, it's very easy for her to overheat. But yeah, the fun part's going to be putting the hood on. But I'll have the towel ready for her, so as soon as she gets it, she can dry her head off, because she likes to do that. So we did our mystery drive today instead of tomorrow, and that's okay, because tomorrow's going to be awesome. So for tomorrow, day 1096, 3 years of Facebook Lives. We're going live at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And we will be doing it here through StreamYard into my Facebook page, Family Tree Detective page, and the Cruise Planners Have to Cruise page will be going live. And I think we may also do YouTube as well. Haven't decided on the YouTube one yet. But it's going to be fun. I have a very special guest coming on tomorrow. I have a crazy announcement to make tomorrow on where we're going in the direction that we are going. What is going to happen on day 1097? You will have to tune in to day 1096, which is tomorrow, to find out. I know I've had people messaging me going, what announcement are you making tomorrow? What announcement are you making tomorrow? You just have to tune in and find out. Sorry, lips are sealed. So yeah, I'm not giving away any hints or anything. It's been kind of fun. I've been sitting here making notes and of things and kind of thinking back over the last 3 years where I've gone, what I have done in the last 3 years, changes that have taken place, because this whole challenge started before the global pause came into effect. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting look back at some of the adventures we have been on, some of the things that we've been through. There's been a lot of learning and growing within myself over the last 3 years since I started doing this. Got a little raw at times, got a little crazy at times. Okay, got a little crazy a lot of the time. But that's who I am. So if you don't like it, tough, that's me. Like it, lump it, I don't care. I really don't. I am who I am, and I'm not apologizing for it. Zeffie's up. I wish I could turn the computer around and show you. She's up at the window with her nose pressed against the window. As my friend Kathy would say, Zeffie is watching the windows cry. In fact, I sometimes tell her that. I'll go, Zeffie, the windows are crying. And she comes trotting out of the bedroom, down up on the front there, and looks around, and then snuggles down and just puts her head up on the edge of her bed and just watches out the window. And I go, the window's crying, and she just looks at me and goes back to watching out the window. Zeffie, are the windows crying? She's backward. Every time, I tell you. So tomorrow we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about some of the big changes that we've gone through over the last 3 years, and some of the big changes that are coming. And there are some changes are coming. Let me tell you, I already have part of it lined up, and getting more and more, working this coming week on getting more and things lined up. So we're actually, yeah, you'll have to tune in tomorrow night. I almost let the cat out of the bag. So you'll have to tune in tomorrow night to hear more. I do have to go get mail tomorrow. I got notification. I had 2 packages arrived today. I'm like, 2 packages? I know what one of them would be. Don't know what the other one is. I like surprises. So I got surprises in my mailbox. But then half the time it turns up the surprise is something like a monthly order or something like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So anyway, what have you done to shaking up your day? Shaking up your day is it's all about doing things different, doing something that you don't normally do on a Saturday, going to places you don't usually go to, taking different routes to get, if you've got to go from point A to point B, doing it in a different way, taking a different route. And Kathy Baxter, you'll have to tune in tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific time to find out. She has been, I tell you, Kathy Baxter is relentless. When she finds out that somebody has got some news to release, she is relentless, and I love that about her. She just there'll be random messages pop up on my Facebook page and with guesses or, well, have you heard that so and so's got something going on too? And I'm sort of like, yeah. What do you think they've got going on? I said, you just have to have patience. So Kathy, you can keep guessing all you like. I am not going to give you any hints or tips or clues or anything. I am being very tight-lipped about this. So yes, you'll have to wait and find out. You'll have to have patience. Have patience. Reminds me of that song from the Music Machine. Have you ever heard the Music Machine? The Music Machine's really cool. My parents used to play it for us when we were kids. And it's from a thing called the Music Machine, and it talked about the fruits of the Spirit from the Bible, and like goodness and self-control and love and joy and patience. I always remember how patience. and I managed to find CD version of it years ago, and I sent it down to my mum, and she played it for my nephews, and one of them would, and and she said they would get annoyed at each other, and the other one would start singing, "Have patience, have patience, don't be in such a hurry. When you get impatient, you only start to worry." I love that. I mean, I remember some of the other songs, but that, for some reason, is the one that's always stuck in my head. I mean, I'm shiny object syndrome, but for some reason, that song on Patience has always, always, always stuck in my head. Yes, I remember the other songs, but that's the one that I remember the most. And so, because it's just very slow, and it's about snails, and Herbert the snail was always in a hurry, and his dad used to come in this deep voice, "Have patience, have patience." Oh, I love winding people up. It's gonna be fun. Yes, there's some cool stuff happening tomorrow. So you will find out tomorrow when everybody else finds out, if you are tuned in at 6 p.m. Pacific on my Facebook page, on the Cruise Planners Have to Cruise page, on the Your Family Tree Detective page, and maybe even my YouTube channel. I'm thinking we might do the YouTube channel as well. That would be fun if we could do the YouTube channel as well. That would be awesome. So yeah, so we're going to be going live in a few places tomorrow, because it is a big deal. I was kind of concerned about how I was going to make it a year, and here we are 3 years later. So started on August the 1st, 2019, and day 1090 with day one, and day 1096, which is 3 years, is July 31st, 2022. So tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. If you haven't shaken your day up yet, go watch a movie in a genre you don't usually watch. That'll shake up the day a little bit. Hang on. Is that thunder, Zeph? I'm waiting to see if I see any flashes out there, because I thought I just heard a rumble of thunder coming through. So, yay. So once the thunderstorm has passed us by, we will then go for a walk. And yes, I will dance in the rain. But if it is raining when I open up the door, Zeph is going to put the brakes on and not want to go out. She hates getting wet. She hates rain. And I don't have the awning out because the wind was up a little, was a little too much for the awning, so I had to pull the awning in. So usually if it's raining, and I've got the awning out, I can get her out under the awning, and then we go walking from there. But if I open up the door and the awning's not out and it's raining, yes, she's not going to come down the stairs. So we'll have to, maybe I'll just put some teas in my pocket. Bribery and corruption at its best. She's got her ears turned. As soon as I see we'll put teas in my pocket, her ears went. Either that or she's listening to the thunder, which should be coming from the west or southwest, somewhere over that direction. But anyway, so today was all about getting shaken up. It did get shaken up. I've come up with some more ideas on things, and can't wait. We've got a special guest coming on to join us tomorrow as well. And we're giving away door prizes too. We're giving away door prizes. It's going to be some cool stuff we're going to give away, but you have to be present to win. Got to figure out how to. Not sure how to see everybody who's watching though. Might have to get everybody to type their name in. That's what we'll have to do, and we'll ask you on Facebook. It will tell you that we are StreamYarding, and unless you give StreamYard permission, all we will see is Facebook user. So tomorrow when we are going live and you see the thing about giving StreamYard permission to show your name, that's so we can see you, so we can put your name on the name of wheel, on the wheel of names. I think it's wheel of names is what we're going to be using. So if we're going to have one person turn up live and stays live, then that will be the person that will win. So be ready. Be ready. That's all I can say is be ready. It's going to be an awesome day. But I'm out of here. I got to go. Got no more rain coming. I got to go see where the thunderstorm actually is. They did say 37 minutes because I got a pup that would like to go for a walk. although she's quite happy on her bed right now. I don't see any flashes. I'm not hearing any thunder, so we might be safe. But I will have my rain boots on. My rain boots are so much fun. But somebody said, oh, they're not be good if they had sparkly. I looked for sparkly boots. I did, and I didn't find any I liked. There was one pair that were pink and sparkly, but they didn't look that good. And they were the long ones that sort of came up to like the knees, and I didn't want them that long. I only wanted low calf to ankle height, and these ones are the ankle ones, or just above the ankle. So yeah, and I couldn't find any sparkly ones. So, but I liked the polka dots with all the colors. So I thought that was a good compromise. Anyway, we're out of here. We're going to go for WALK. Her ears flipped through. I think she's trying to figure out how to spell. Gus knew how to spell. We had to start talking about taking the D and the C for an R to the P. And that was the dog in the car for a ride to the park. But he figured that one out too, because as soon as we started doing that, he went and stood by the laundry door. So to say, let's go. But Zeffie is slowly recognizing words, and if I start spelling stuff, she's starting to figure out what spelt words also mean. So she's got the smarts going on as well. I've been very fortunate in the dogs that I have had. They've all been very smart and intelligent, and they each have their own personalities, which I absolutely love. And Zeffie is she's so funny, because she comes running out of the bed. She'll be on the bed, and all of a sudden she'll come running out and go up on the dashboard. And as soon as I see her running past, I'll call her, and she'll come back, and she'll come over, and we'll get scratches and hugs and all of that. And then I let her go off. And half the time she ends up going back to bed instead of up onto the windowsill. And then 5 minutes later, she comes running back out, and I'd like call her over again. So now she comes out, comes over to me, gets a hug, then goes up to the window. And now she's learning to do the reverse as well. So she's learning. Some things she will learn straight off the bat with one command, and it's done. It's there. And other times it takes a while. Like, bring mommy her shoes. Almost 3 years. Daily for almost 3 years. She still ain't got it. Somehow I think she will never get that one. Maybe if I leave it for a while and then suddenly surprise her with it one day. But anyway, go have a great shake it up evening. Go do something you don't normally do. Go out to the movies and go out for dinner and a movie, or go watch a movie in a genre you don't usually watch, or turn the TV off and just pick up a real book and read. We did that the other night. Couldn't be bothered. I sort of like looking at going, I really don't feel like watching any of the comedies or the dramas that I've been watching. And some of them are pretty good. I really don't feel like watching any movies, and thought, I'm not even going to turn the TV on tonight. So I sat down and read. And that was I have to say, that was a nice pace. It was a nice change. And I had the Echo thingy over there playing classical music as I read. And it was just a very nice, relaxing evening. And I thought, I need to do this more often. Yep. So we've cancelled some of the subscriptions on what we're watching, and did that today. They will take effect on the next payment date. So that's taken care of. So yeah, go through your subscription. That's another thing. Go through subscriptions and see what are you paying for that you're not using, and get rid of it. Just simple as that. It's as simple as that. If it's something you're not using, why pay for it? So I looked at the channels that I was subscribed to, and Netflix has gone bye-bye. What else has gone by? I think that was the other one, because the other ones I watch. But I'm taking note of what shows I watch on them, and if it's worth having a subscription to watch. Yeah, that's what I'm doing with those, is to figure out which shows do I actually watch. Is it worth the price of having the subscription just for that one? If I'm watching one show, is it worth the price? Especially if there's a long span between they just finished the season and the next one's not for months. So, maybe suspend it for a time. Unsubscribe for a time, and then just subscribe when it comes back on. So we may even end up doing that. And I know there's times I have done that and learned that the new series, the next season has come on, and couldn't be bothered watching it. So didn't re-sign up for the subscription. So that's what I'm doing right now too, is going through that, checking through what other subscriptions do I have and that I don't need or don't use, and saying bye-bye. It's amazing how much money you can save doing that. Anyway, I'm out of here. Have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we will catch you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific, for our very special celebration of day 1096, which is 3 years of daily Facebook Lives. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific, here on my page, on the Your Family Tree Detective page, on the Cruise Planners After Cruise page, and on Making the Executive Decision right now, and on my YouTube channel as well. If you can't find me on YouTube, just type in my name and it will come up. That's very simple. Anyway, and if you are there and you say hello and your name shows up on our end, we will put you into the wheel of names for drawing for our door prizes. So come join the fun, and we will see you tomorrow. And we also have a very special guest tomorrow too. Oh, reminds me, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear. Catch you guys tomorrow. Hei konera.